What's going on guys, siimssyy here, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to win more solo duo games. This is pretty decent gameplay that I've got in the background, so I figured it would be quite good to give out some tips, seeing as a lot of you guys have been asking me on how you improve on solo duos and what's my strategies and the way that I go about playing. So you got pretty decent gameplay on in the background. I'm going to give some tips out at the start of ways that I play and then leave you guys to kind of watch the gameplay and see how I implement that. I wouldn't change necessarily too much of the way that I've played personally, but I guess it's down to your own game style. There's always going to be somebody that can win games by, I don't know, like you can play the circle. That's not how I play, but if you want to do it that way, you can literally just play the circle, see where the zone's going to end up, camp it out, and try your best at the end. But I would personally, that's not the way I play, and that's not the way that I would recommend that you guys go about it. So my first tip is going to be which gunfights you should go for actively. Now, I personally tends to be, for me, is I'll hear gunshots and that'll be the ones that I run at. A lot of the time it's good to, in my opinion, you'll have two teams going at it, you'll hear the gunshots, it's try and flank your way around the side and try and pick some of them off, catch them off guard whilst they're shooting at somebody else. Get them in the pinch, don't get pinched yourself, go full at them, catch them off guard. Some of them are going to be weak anyway, they would have taken some damage. It's an easy way to pick some of them off. That's one strategy that I go with. Secondly, it's if you yourself are being pinched, if you've got a couple of teams, get out of there. If you can hear people coming all around you, you know that they're going to end up fighting, get out of that position, move back, and then start picking them off once they've engaged each other. Duos, I would say, in itself isn't actually as difficult as it seems on your own. It's all about really getting the first knock. So there's a second tip there, is concentrate on getting the first player down. If you can get a couple of extra shots into one of the other guys whilst he's maybe a little bit further away, then by all means do it. He's going to be weaker for when you can do it, for when you do eventually kill him. But if you've got a good split on the enemy, get the first player down, then you're on a one-on-one. It's just back to how it would be on solos anyway. So second tip, concentrate on getting the first guy down, move on to the second player. Tip number 3 is to try and keep yourself moving as much as you can at all times for me. Because if you've just engaged somebody, chances are somebody else is going to have heard you, another team's going to have heard you, they're going to be coming around to your position. So you want to try and loot quickly, loot for what you know you're good with. Personally, I recommend using as much equipment as you can whilst it's there and whilst it's OP. Whilst it is annoying to get stunned, whilst it is annoying to get clustered, use it whilst it's there. It's not the people's fault or the player's fault that it's that OP, so use it whilst you can, use it to your advantage, grab the stuff that's good, keep yourself moving. Even when you're looting, I try and move side to side, so if somebody pings a shot at me, or I might try and jump up and down, it's a little bit harder for them to get the first shot off, and it gives you a chance to get away. So yeah, tip number 3 is going to be to keep moving. Tip number 4 is going to be making use of perks. Personally, I've always had the same sort of perk situation, so I tend to use dead silence, awareness, just giving you that slight advantage so that you've got the creep on somebody else. You can hear when somebody is near you, make use of it. The other one is consumer. I absolutely adore consumer. When it gets to endgame, it comes in pretty clutch. I'm pretty sure I use it at the end of this game. I'm not 100% sure if that was a different solo duo, but I think it was this one. Consumer does come in quite clutch, again, especially when you're being pinched. Gives you the chance to get that movement, get yourself out of a situation whilst healing, whether you're just healing normally, or if you know how to do the heal and armor at the same time, which literally just press L1 and square whilst you're active and equipped on the armor. It will allow you to do that. Yeah. Making use of perks come in clutch. Just keep using them. They're decent, I promise you. Other things reinforce as well. Endgame, get reinforced on. That'll keep you relatively hidden from the concussions, so that's pretty decent. The next tip is going to be, if you are using a sniper, personally I tend to run snipers, aim for the damn head. Get somebody down. Don't waste any shots pre-hand. Don't, as in, what I mean by that is don't use your primary weapon and start peppering them first. Catch them off guard whilst they're still, hit the head, get them down, push. As soon as you've got somebody down, run at them. Get them whilst they're down, get them whilst they're resin. It might be that if they're separated, their other teammate's going to have to run over, then get them on the revive. They're going to be weak, they're going to need to med up, so that is your best time to push. So yeah, I tend to run snipers, so that's for you snipers out there. Besides that, there's not really too much. As I said, if you can get the first knock, play the circle, use those perks, it's going to be a massive, massive help to you. Try not to spend too long looting as well, as I said. Keep yourself moving. You're going to be set. Once you've done that, it's then going to start coming down towards gun skill, maybe placement, in terms of what you're positioning. High grounds is always pretty damn helpful. You see at the end of this, I've got the high grounds on my opponent. Does help me out. But yeah, just play your surroundings. Hopefully those tips help. Hopefully you enjoy this gameplay. It's a pretty damn high kill gameplay, so I'm going to shut up with boring you with my voice and letting you guys enjoy the gameplay. So if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters. It's kind of hard, not going to lie. Rockets does this man have? I can tell these guys are shit.
Be advised.
I'm hoping they don't kill me after I've said that, but they're not great. They ain't killing me. That noob. It has arrived. Thank you for picking it up, dear. Oh man.
Supply drop inbound.
It's duos, yeah. As it turned out, he saw me.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
That'll do it, lad. Yep, El Barneso is getting cut tomorrow. Just a Bic razor, for God's sake. Guys, again, as always, if any of you guys haven't dropped a like yet, if you haven't dropped a sub, make sure you guys do. It'd be awesome if we could hit 30k for the weekend. That'd be quality. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at some point next week, but...
Be advised. Further collapse expected. Relocate.
Yes, Austin. Shots didn't sound too far. Where are they? They're up there.
Net call. Supply drop incoming.
Regrets.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Quite as good as you guys thought, are we? Ready? I'm pretty sure he's going to go down here. Come on.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
He wasn't happy. Neither was he.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Didn't even check him for 556. There we go. I'm uploading a video tonight. I'm doing my best snipes and funny moments videos coming out tonight after the stream, about an hour after it's finished.
Supply drop inbound.
Died.
Be advised. Further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone.
Bro, if he killed me, I swear. Oh man.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Why do none of them have plates? I would imagine this is now me versus two squads.
Be advised. Further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone. Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Who would have thought they were all in the gas station?
Major instability detected. Evac to safe zone.
Let's go! Solo duo, 21 kills. Let's do it.